What's up, guys? Welcome back to Talks from the Hive. I'm Colin,
I'm Avery.
And I'm Justin.
and today we want to talk to you about our experience in cinematic arts. I am a senior, and I have spent 4 years in the class, and I think for me, my favorite project to work on was probably my freshman year film challenge, actually. It was a super fun project. We had these giant fake mustaches, and I mean, I had blue hair, and it was just so funny. And we went to my teammate's dad's office building, and we filmed like an office style mockumentary. And that was like my introduction to the program, and like I feel like that's what kept me there because it was so fun.
Awesome. I have to say my favorite assignment was probably my my fall project from earlier this year. I worked on a film with George called Imperfections, and I think the production was just a lot of fun, and we dedicated a lot of time to it, and I think that's probably the film that I'm the most proud of so far.
Yeah.
Um,
Cool. Yeah. Justin?
Right. Well, my favorite, I feel like I gotta have two here. And they're both from the film challenge. My first one has to be my senior year's film challenge project, where my friend Jack Ween, he was really dedicated to the project. He got ice cream rubbed in his face. He was rubbed in the dirt, and then he got into a hot tub, fully clothed, with all the dirt and ice cream still on him, and he was very committed to the project. And at that point, it didn't really feel like work. It was so much fun, and that's got to be one of them. And my second memory, also from the film challenge, was sophomore year. I got my friend. We made his homecoming proposal, the project, and I was really proud of that project.
Yeah. No, I remember yours with Jack senior year. I think
It was a lot of fun.
definitely very fun.
yeah.
Do either of you have like a specific film memory in mind? I think for me, one of my best moments in film was actually going to Los Angeles and getting to go to the Academy Museum and getting to see movies and then getting a Q&A with the director afterwards. We got to see so much cool stuff. We, talked with John Chu. John Chu came and talked to us. Like, I feel like the program has, MSA and cinematic arts especially, has so many opportunities for people. And I feel like LA, like, especially, I mean, I was just, like, starstruck. We talked to so many cool people. We talked to a bunch of editors, a bunch of writers, a bunch of creatives and camera people as well. Like, truly just like so cool for sure.
I'm a junior, but I've had the privilege to go to the STN convention with the class both sophomore year and this year as well. And I think that has to be my favorite experience both times. It was great. It gave me a chance to get closer to Chidel and just some of the people in my class that I didn't normally talk to. And it was also really neat to see how big film actually is. Like,
For sure.
it was a nationwide thing, so it was really cool.
One of my favorite memories was a couple years ago. I got to go with some of the seniors at the time and some of the seniors from San Marin, and we got to go to this company out in Berkeley, and they make speakers, for theaters, for like concerts and stuff, and it was so cool touring the facility. Like, we got to see the new projects or the new speakers they're working on, and like the build process, and that was so much fun.
No, for sure.
And I would not have been able to go if it wasn't for this class.
Absolutely. Gosh, okay, I think my last thing would be like something I'm going to take away with me when I leave high school, because I'm not going into film, but I feel like this class has still taught me so many really valuable lessons. And I think one skill that I'm definitely keen to take with me into college especially is time management. I feel like this class has taught me so much about time management, and it's made it so much easier for me to get my work done. I have, to-do lists and schedules, and I have everything planned and figured out, and I really don't think I would be as comfortable with planning and scheduling and all of that if I didn't have this class.
I myself would have to say probably collaboration. I think that before this class, I like to work on a lot of things by myself, and now I feel like I couldn't have done a lot of the things that I've done without my classmates, and I think that's gonna be a good skill to take. What about you?
Mine would definitely be just focusing on like every detail, because when I first got in this class, I was like, oh, I don't care if that shot was like a little out of focus or this like small detail was off or the audio was wrong, but it really does matter. And it's just to always stay focused and just like make sure that everything is the way that you want it to be.
For sure. Okay, well, that was our Talks from the Hive. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you next time.